Hello everybody, it is Dawn Patrick here, your local Lancaster, PA real estate agent, and it's Tuesday, so it is the Tuesday 2-minute tip. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. It was an absolutely beautiful weekend. I hope you had time to spend with friends and family and fellowship outside. Now we're back to the grind and we're at the Tuesday tip, and I wanted to talk to you about something else that happened over the weekend, which was July 4th when the big beautiful bill was signed into law by President Trump. I want to talk about 3 things that happened with that bill that could affect you as a homeowner or a future homeowner that has to do with real estate. The first thing was, and let me explain something, when these tax credits and these tax cuts and whatever tax things they're talking about, sometimes they only last a couple of years. Then they have to be extended, and then they have to be signed into law again. Sometimes they're not permanent, and there were some things in the big beautiful bill that were not permanent, that were expiring at the end of 2025, that needed to be signed back into law. Now, one of them was the permanent extension. So this, again, was something that was going to expire, the permanent extension of the mortgage insurance deduction. So borrowers can now permanently deduct mortgage insurance premiums, which is your PMI, and VA funding fees, things like that. So now that is subject to income ratios. So again, I'm giving you the umbrella of things, but you're going to need to talk to your tax attorney or your tax accountant or whoever does your taxes to see if you qualify for these things based on purchasing a home. The second thing is the 1031 exchange. Now, if you're an investor, you know what the 1031 exchange is. It is the like-kind exchange of property. So if you have a rental property that you're selling and you have capital gains on that rental property, but you're buying another rental property, you can defer those taxes for later. That is now extended. Again, was supposed to expire. It is now still extended past 2025. And the third thing is the permanent cap of $750,000 on your mortgage insurance or mortgage interest deduction. So now you can deduct your mortgage interest up to $750,000. Now, sometimes this doesn't apply to you personally, but it might apply to somebody else. It's a broad spectrum of some of the things that were happening in the bill that I wanted to let you know, because they are good that they are now extending them. So that's my Tuesday tip for today. Enjoy this beautiful Tuesday, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.